Stop scrolling for a second. Imagine the one person who may know the darkest secrets of Jeffrey Epstein looking into the camera and saying just 4 words, "I plead the fifth." And today, the Ghislaine Maxwell story is no longer just about one convicted trafficker. It has become a stress test of whether the rule of law in the United States can still reach the rich, the powerful, and the politically useful. Here's what's happening. Maxwell is signaling that she will refuse to answer any meaningful questions from the House Oversight Committee, invoking her Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination. On paper, that is her constitutional right. In practice, it is a gift to the MAGA Republicans who have spent months trying to contain the political fallout from the Epstein files and protect Donald Trump from deeper scrutiny. Legally, the Fifth Amendment is neutral. Morally and politically, it is not. When a central witness in the Epstein saga says she cannot answer even basic questions in a public setting, the message to ordinary Americans is simple. There is one justice system for you, and a very different one for people who partied on private jets and private islands. Remember, Maxwell was willing to talk when the interview was conducted in friendly territory, with a Trump-aligned former defense lawyer asking soft, unchallenging questions. There were no tough follow-ups, no documents dropped in front of her, no real attempt to test the truth of what she said. That was not an investigation. That was narrative management. Contrast that with what a real deposition or hearing would look like. Imagine Maxwell being asked, on camera and under oath, to reconcile her previous statements with newly released emails and records from the Epstein estate. Imagine a series of questions where every "I plead the fifth" lands like an admission in the court of public opinion. That is the image Donald Trump's allies in Congress are desperate to avoid. And so we see the new talking point. If she is just going to invoke the fifth, why bother showing up? Why waste taxpayer money on a hearing? But that argument is backwards. The point of oversight is not to provide comfort to the witness or to their political patrons. The point is to create a public record, to show the country who is willing to answer questions and who hides behind silence when the stakes are real. This is also about power choosing its stage. When the script is controlled, when the questions are friendly, when cameras can be edited and emails stay sealed, the powerful are happy to talk. The moment real accountability walks into the room, with subpoenas, documents, and cross-examination, their courage disappears behind constitutional language they never cared about until it became useful. This case also exposes a deeper institutional crisis. A Department of Justice that once carried automatic credibility now faces growing skepticism about whether it enforces the law evenly, or bends under pressure when a case threatens the interests of a former president and his network. When prosecutors look more like bodyguards for power than guardians of the public, every unanswered question around Epstein and Maxwell becomes more toxic. In the end, this story is bigger than one witness, one committee, or even one ex-president. It is about whether the phrase, "no one is above the law," still means anything when the secrets involve billionaires, politicians, and global influence. So here's the real question for you. When you watch Ghislaine Maxwell refuse to answer, do you see a fair use of constitutional rights? Or proof that the most powerful people in America are still playing by a different set of rules and getting away with it?